12:04 now, and this morning we take a closer look at the emotional topic of infertility. Later today, an announcement is going to be made about a new, more affordable, convenient, and effective option for women turning to in vitro fertilization to get pregnant. And this morning, fertility specialist Dr. Drew Moffitt is back, this time sharing the benefits of a donor bank. And you're always so vulnerable to share with us, and we appreciate it, the fact that you and your wife face infertility issues. You have kids now, which is wonderful, but I always think that's important to share with our viewers. So today's big announcement is hopefully going to offer some help to many families who have been searching for some answers here.
That's right. The big news is that for people who don't have eggs, for 50 years, couples that have needed access to sperm have had sperm banks. And we really haven't had the ability to freeze eggs until very recently. And now, because we can freeze eggs, we can have egg banks, and the ability of an egg bank makes it much more affordable and much faster to be able to access a donor egg.
And we'll get to the affordability on this as well, because so many couples don't have the option because it is exorbitantly expensive. It was especially in the past. But this is really sort of about matching families to babies that look like them.
Exactly. You know, in the past we've had to advertise to get donors and then in the local market match those people. Now we have the announcement of this donor egg bank, which has 55 locations and 100 different reproductive specialists all across the country, all providing eggs into this bank, so someone can now just get online and find something that would have taken 3 to 6 months to do.
I was on this website yesterday, you guys. So fascinating. You've got so many categories, from nationality to education level to height, things like this, colors of eyes. And when you log on, I mean, you really get a genuine idea of what this is about. And even better, for folks who want to have more than one child, there's a possibility of biological siblings as well.
That's right. Yeah, if you are successful with one particular donor, you can reserve that donor for future use as long as those lots are available.
And when you talk about this being faster and essentially cheaper than it was in the past, what does that mean exactly?
Well, the big thing is speed. Like I said, in the past, it would take 3 to 6 months sometimes to match somebody. Our first frozen egg case that we did was 2 years ago, and someone called me up and said, we saw this lot of eggs that we'd like to use, and 4 weeks later she was pregnant.
My gosh.
And it was really astounding to me. It's a whole different game. It's a game changer.
And a lot less emotional, I would think, only because that waiting, that anticipation can be torturous.
Yeah, I mean, we have people who will, you know, call us up every month. Have you found somebody? Have you found somebody? And it goes on and on and on. And so this is a big help in that regard.
All right, let's talk about the affordability.
So, well, the affordability is mainly because in the past, one donor would be matched to one recipient. And so all of the costs to do that cycle would be borne by one recipient. Now that cost gets shared by multiple people because a donor can give more than one lot of eggs. So what used to cost $24,000 to $30,000 now can be in the range of like $15,000, which is a big difference.
Right, and it's still obviously high, but it definitely cuts down the cost.
That's right.
All right, Dr. Moffitt, thank you for your insight, and thank you for sharing this with us well before anybody else gets it across the country. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's Donor Egg Bank USA, and it'll be launching today.
We put all the information on our hotline.